Do you ever scroll YouTube and think, is this real life or just a TV show? Some family channels make us feel warm and welcomed, like we're invited into someone's home. Others make us cringe, question, or even get upset. Today, we're diving deep into most loved versus most hated family channels on YouTube, exploring where things go right and where things go terribly wrong. Let's start with a story you might have heard before. Back in 2015, a family channel called Daddy05 launched with what seemed like a harmless idea: prank videos featuring their 5 children. At first, it looked like another fun, energetic family channel where parents and kids bonded through jokes and challenges. By 2017, the family became infamous for a video that shocked millions, the so-called invisible ink prank. In that clip, the parents pretended to blame their young son, Cody, for spilling ink everywhere. They screamed, cursed, and watched as the terrified boy cried uncontrollably.
Invisible ink, and I'm gonna squirt it all over his carpet and start flipping out.
The hell is that?
What is this?
Cody!
All while the camera kept rolling. When they finally revealed it was just a prank, their son's face said it all.
We got you both. You were innocent bystander.
Yeah. You just got owned. It's just a prank, bruh.
There was no laughter, no relief, just confusion and emotional exhaustion. Viewers were horrified. What the parents called entertainment, the world saw as emotional abuse caught on camera. The backlash was immediate and unforgiving. Eventually, the Daddy05 channel was taken down, and the parents, Mike and Heather Martin, lost partial custody of 2 of their children.
More fallout for a Frederick County family who faced international backlash for elaborate pranks on their YouTube channel, Daddy05. Tonight, the parents are being charged with neglect.
They posted apology videos claiming they never meant harm, but the damage was already done.
If we hurt anybody, I'm sorry all this got so out of hand. And I'm sorry to my fans. But if this kills my YouTube channel, our YouTube channel, I don't care.
The Daddy05 scandal didn't just end a channel. It changed the way the world looked at family vlogging. To this day, it remains one of the darkest and most defining moments in YouTube's family history. That case stands out as one of the most hated family channel moments ever. Now contrast that with someone whose reputation remains mostly positive, Roman Atwood. He began doing prank videos in 2009, but in 2013, he started shifting toward daily family vlogs. He and his wife Brittany, now ex, shared real moments: kids messing up, vacations. His fans responded with overwhelming love. People would comment about how his videos helped them during dark times.
Do it! Do it! That's awesome! You're so good on it!
So hot!
Do a flip! Backflip! Boom!
Even now, years after stepping back from his main channel, Roman's legacy as a beloved family YouTuber remains intact. Take the LeBrant fam, for example. Cole and Savannah LeBrant, along with their children, have spent years documenting their journey. At one point, they faced backlash for a prank involving their daughter's puppy. But instead of ignoring the criticism, they learned from it.
We're giving Carl away to somebody else because we feel like we can't take good enough care of him at our house.
In the moment, and I'm 22, she's 20, just turned 26. We're young parents, and we put all of our lives out on social media for the most part. I mean, I say all of our lives, but obviously we're doing 15-minute videos 3 days a week, so you guys are seeing bits and pieces, and we're gonna make mistakes. So we do apologize.
They turned their focus to parenting, love, and growth. The honesty paid off. Fans still call them one of the most positive families online. Let's go back to 8 Passengers, the channel run by Ruby and Kevin Franca. At first, it looked like a picture of wholesome family life: 6 kids, homeschooling, and faith-filled routines. But over time, viewers began noticing strange patterns. Ruby often justified extreme punishments on camera. In one clip, she said her 5-year-old daughter would have to go hungry at school for forgetting her lunch.
You cut one more thing in my house, I'm going to take the scissors, look at me, and I'm going to cut its head off.
Grandma, you're so mad.
In another, her teenage son described sleeping on a beanbag for months after losing his room. The internet grew increasingly concerned. Sadly, those fears were proven valid in 2023 when Ruby Franke was arrested for aggravated child abuse. Her son had been found malnourished and restrained. What began as a family vlog ended in a tragedy that shocked millions. The royalty family also ranks high on the list of controversies. Their videos often appear staged, and their lifestyle feels too polished to be real. One video where they faked a homeless intruder in their home drew massive backlash. Later, another revelation, that Ali was not the biological father of one of their kids, stirred even more drama.
Who is it? Hey! He's running, he fell. Come back, hey! What are you doing here? You don't got a place to stay.
I ain't got no place to stay now.
You're homeless?
Homeless.
You don't have work, you don't have money.
You know, I lost my job to the coronavirus.
Will, go to the other side. Come my way. Just do me a favor. I'm gonna give you some cash, but I'm gonna need you to leave, all right?
You really are?
I'm gonna give you some cash, but I wanna make a deal with you.
All right.
I don't want you coming back to...
The child's real father came forward, saying he hadn't seen his son in years. The internet exploded with anger.
So guys, check this out. Andrea wants me to call the cops, and I feel like we shouldn't call the cops.
Why are you so stubborn? In these cases, everyone call the cops.
Mi amor,
why are you so stubborn?
I don't want to. It's a crazy world that we live in right now.
Calling out the couple for exploiting private pain for clicks.
So I met Farrell when he was 3 years old. I'm not his biological dad, but I consider myself as his dad. I love him to death. He's amazing. He's like my son. I treat him like my son. You don't have to be someone's biological.
And then there's the Ace family, once one of the biggest names on YouTube. Austin and Catherine McBroom built a massive following by flaunting luxury, mansions, cars, designer clothes.
Which one did you get? Ooh, kids! Come this way, come this way.
I love you.
But behind the camera, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Financial issues, failed business ventures, lawsuits, and unpaid debts caught up to them. Their $10 million mansion ended up in foreclosure.
I'm getting a jumbo loan, right? One of the reasons why I said that the realtor screwed up.
The channel slowly crumbled, and by 2024, the couple announced their divorce. Fans who once adored them began to feel betrayed, calling out the fake image and materialism. These families show how quickly fame can turn into downfall. When kids become tools for profit, or when creators care more about status than integrity, the audience eventually turns away. Let's pause and compare the difference between the most loved and most hated. Loved families show balance. They protect their kids, accept feedback, and share both joys and struggles without crossing ethical lines. Hated families chase shock value, deny wrongdoing, and treat children like actors in a never-ending show. The truth is simple. When the camera becomes more important than the people in front of it, the magic dies. Now let's talk about 2025. Who's trending, who's still standing, and who's slowly fading away? The family YouTube scene looks very different now than it did just a few years ago. Some names have managed to evolve, keeping their place in people's hearts, while others have burned out under the weight of their own fame. What's clear is that audiences today are smarter, more aware, and a lot less forgiving of staged perfection. The LeBrant fam continues to thrive, and their success isn't accidental. They've stayed consistent with their message of positivity, faith, and family values, even when trends shifted around them. What sets them apart in 2025 is their ability to grow beyond just YouTube, branching into lifestyle content, parenting podcasts, and short-form storytelling on newer platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels. Despite criticism over the years, they've held on to a loyal audience that genuinely feels connected to their evolution. Their strength lies in balance, sharing family life without oversharing their children's privacy, and keeping their content uplifting in a digital world that often rewards drama. The Ace family, on the other hand, is a different story. Once considered the blueprint for modern family YouTube fame, they've struggled to recover from the controversies that surrounded them. Financial scandals, broken promises, and accusations of inauthenticity. While their older videos still pull in views and their fan base remains sizable, their reputation never fully healed. In 2025, they've become more of a cautionary tale, a reminder that fame can collapse overnight when transparency is lost. People still bring them up, but not with the same admiration as before. Instead, they're often cited in discussions about how influencer culture went too far. So, before you click away, tell me this. Which family channel do you think gets it right? Which one do you think has lost its way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more deep dives into YouTube's most fascinating stories. Because the internet never sleeps, and neither does curiosity.